Now let's look at our next problem. Find the equation of the line through 2, 5 and of slope 1. So here we are given the coordinates of one point and we are given the slope of the line. So how can we find the equation? We can use the point slope form, that is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Here x1, y1 will be taken as 2 and 5. So we have y minus 5 is equal to 1 into x minus 2. Open the brackets. We have y minus 5 is equal to x minus 2. Take x and y's on one side, number to the other side. X minus y is equal to minus 3. So we have obtained the equation of the line. We have the next problem as find the equation of the line through minus 4, 8 and parallel to the x-axis. The second part in this is find the equation of the line through 3, 5 and perpendicular to the x-axis. Now here in the first part we are given the point as minus 4, 8 and it is a line parallel to the x-axis. What is the slope of a line parallel to the x-axis? It is 0. So we have the slope is 0 and it is passing through the point minus 4, 8. So the equation of the required line will be y is equal to 8. Now in the second part in this, we are given it passes through the point 3, 5 and perpendicular to the x-axis. Now this line is perpendicular to the x-axis, that is, it is parallel to the y-axis. Now the slope of a line parallel to the y-axis is not defined. Now this line passes through the point 3, 5. So the equation of this line will be x is equal to 3. Now we have the next problem as find the equation of the lines through the following pairs. We are given the coordinates of points A and B. We take this. Now we want to find the equation of the line. So we need to have the slope of the line and we need to have at least one point on the line. We have one point. We can take either A or B. So we will find the slope of AB, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Here we have A and B with coordinates 8 and 6 and 6 and 8. So slope can be obtained as 8 minus 6 upon 6 minus 8, that is 2 upon minus 2, which is minus 1. So equation of the line AB will be in point slope form as y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now we substitute x1, y1 as 8 and 6 and the slope as minus 1. So the equation becomes y minus 6 is equal to minus 1 x minus 8. Open the brackets. Y minus 6 is equal to minus x plus 8. Take x and y's on one side, numbers to the other. We get x plus y is equal to 14. For the second part, we are going to do in the same way. We are given the 2 points A and B. Let's find the slope. Here we have minus 2 minus 4 upon 3 minus of minus 3. So we get minus 6 upon 6, which is minus 1. So slope of this line will be minus 1, and we have point A as minus 3 comma 4. So we write the equation in the form y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 as y minus 4 is equal to minus 1 into x minus of minus 3. Simplify to get y minus 4 is equal to minus x minus 3. Take x to the other side. X plus y is equal to minus 4 to the other side. Minus 3 plus 4, that's 1. So we have the equation of the line as x plus y is equal to 1. Now we have the next problem as, in the adjoining figure, write down the coordinates of A, B and C and also find the equation of the line through A and parallel to BC. Now clearly from the figure, coordinates of point A will be 0, 3, coordinates of point B will be 3, 0 and coordinates of C will be 5, 0. Now, we are asked to find the equation of a line passing through A and parallel to BC. Now, if the line is parallel to BC, then the slope of this required line and BC will be equal. So, we first find the slope of BC as y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now, for the slope of BC, we have the coordinates of B and C as 3, 0 and 5, 0. So the slope will be 0 minus 0 upon 5 minus 3, which is 0. Or without doing this, we could simply say the slope of BC is 0 because B and C both are points on the x-axis. And we know slope of the x-axis is 0. Now, we want to find the equation of the line through 0, 3. So, we have the equation as y is equal to 3. Now, we have the next problem as, write down the equation of the line whose gradient is 3 by 2 and which passes through P, where P divides the join of A minus 2, 6 and B 3, minus 4 in the ratio 2:3. So, here we are given 2 points A and B with their coordinates, and we are given P divides the join of these two in the ratio 2:3. We are asked to find the equation of the line which passes through P and has slope as 3 by 2. So first we need to find the point P. That can be done using section formula, which you have seen in the previous chapter. Let P have coordinates x and y. We have Px as 2 into 3 plus 3 into minus 2 upon 2 plus 3. Simplify. 6 minus 6 upon 5, which is 0. So, the x coordinate for point P is 0. Same way, we'll find the y coordinate. We have Py as 2 into minus 4 plus 3 into 6 upon 2 plus 3, that is minus 8 plus 18 upon 5, 10 upon 5, that is 2. So the coordinates of point P are 0, 2. Now we want to find the equation of the line which is passing through point P and has the slope as 3 by 2. So we know the point and we know the slope. Now which type we can use? We can use the point slope form, that is y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. We get y minus 2 equals 3 by 2 into x minus 0. Cross multiply, 2y minus 4 is equal to 3x. Take x on one side. 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the line. Now our next problem is A 1, 3 and C 6, 8 are the opposite vertices of a square ABCD. Find the equation of the diagonal BD. Now here we are given ABCD is a square and we are given the coordinates of A and C. We want to find the equation of diagonal BD. Now to know the equation, we should know the slope of diagonal BD and we should know a point on that diagonal BD. Now since we have a square, we know that the diagonals of a square bisect each other at right angles. So let them bisect at point M. That is, M is the midpoint of AC and it is also the midpoint of BD. And also we have AC perpendicular to BD. So first we will find the midpoint M. We can do that by midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. We get 1 plus 6 upon 2 and 3 plus 8 upon 2, which is equal to 7 by 2 and 11 by 2. So we've got the coordinates of the point M. Now we find the slope of diagonal AC. That can be done by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Here the coordinates of A and C are 1, 3 and 6, 8. Substitute that to get the slope as 8 minus 3 upon 6 minus 1, that is 5 upon 5, which is 1. So we have got the slope of AC as 1. Now we know BD is perpendicular to AC, and if two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slopes is minus 1. The slope of line BD will be minus 1 upon slope of AC, that is minus 1 upon 1, we have minus 1. So we have the slope of BD and we have a point M which is on the line BD. Now to find the equation of BD, we use point slope form, that is y minus y1 is equal to M into x minus x1. Substitute the values to get y minus 11 upon 2 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 7 upon 2. Now take the LCM on both the sides as 2. We have 2y minus 11 upon 2 is equal to, now minus 1 into the bracket, open the bracket and get minus 2x plus 7 upon 2. Cancel 2, we are left with 2y minus 11 is equal to minus 2x plus 7. Take the x and y terms on one side, we get 2x plus 2y is equal to 18. Divide this equation throughout by 2 and we have x plus y is equal to 9. This is the required equation of the diagonal BD. Next problem, A, B and C are the vertices of the triangle ABC. Find the equation of the altitude BE and also find the equation of the median AD. Now here we are asked to find the equation of altitude BE. Altitude means the angle is 90 degrees. Now to do that, we first need to know the slope of the line BE and a point on the line BE. We already have a point on the line BE, which is point B. So we need to find the slope of BE. Now we know BE is perpendicular to AC. So we will first find the slope of AC. We are given the coordinates of A and C as 5, 1 and minus 1, 3. We use the formula for slope y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, which is equal to 3 minus 1 upon minus 1 minus 5, that is 2 upon minus 6, which is equal to minus 1 upon 3. Now BE is perpendicular to AC. So slope of BE is equal to minus 1 upon slope of AC. So we'll get 3. That is, slope of BE is 3. Now we have the slope and we have the point. So we use point slope form to get the equation as y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. That is, y minus 3 is equal to 3 into x minus 5. Open the brackets. Y minus 3 equals 3x minus 15. Take x and y's on one side. 3x minus y is equal to 12. So the equation of the line BE is 3x minus y is equal to 12. Now the second part in this, we are asked to find the equation of the median AD. Now what is the property of a median? It divides the line into two equal halves, or rather it bisects the line. So we have D is the midpoint of BC. By midpoint formula, we can find the coordinates of D as 5 minus 1 upon 2 and 3 plus 3 upon 2. That is 4 upon 2 and 6 by 2. We get 2 and 3. So the coordinates of point D are 2, 3. Now we want to find the slope of line AD. To get the equation, we need the slope and a point. Now slope of AD will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Here we have the coordinates of A as 5 and 1, coordinates of D as 2 and 3, which we just found out. So slope is 3 minus 1 upon 2 minus 5, that is 2 upon minus 3. Now we know the slope and a point, so equation of AD will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. That is y minus 3 is equal to minus 2 upon 3 into x minus 2. Now cross multiply 3y minus 9 equals, open the brackets, minus 2x plus 4. Take x and y's on one side. 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. So this is the equation of the median AD.